Trios, friends of the great outdoors. We had this great idea to drive through California, across Nevada on America's loneliest highway, to Moab and Utah's iconic national parks. We stepped into the expanse of Canyonlands and below amazing arches, dined in the Valley of the Gods, and ended our adventure in Bryce Canyon. This is our story. We've been wanting to go to Utah for some time. We snowboarded there and hiked Zion's canyons, but that was before the little one. When school let out for summer, we packed our rig and hit the road.
First stop in Utah is the dinosaur tracks.
So Mill Canyon has over 200 tracks from species from the Cretaceous period. You got this cool walkway. It's just a quarter-mile from the parking lot. Here we've got a large...
I see a track right there. It's really
Is that a theropod? That thing is huge. What do you think about that?
It's cool. What does it say? Where are the tracks?
It's right there. See, the crocodile slid its belly and went down that way.
See this? Oh yeah, see this line here? They're like 16.5 inches.
Looks like
There's a
it's
big one
walking.
here too.
It looks like it's walking this way. Just finished looking at the dinosaur tracks. Now we're going to find the campsite.
We love the adventure of boondocking and headed to Gemini Bridges, a nearby BLM area. The ride was short and off-road, and very popular. I gave us zero chance of getting a spot. But lo and behold, there she was.
A little walk. We just had dinner, and we're going to walk over here. Ah, this is so
Watch the rocks, kiddo.
I actually should have brought my husband.
I can't believe this is right behind our campground. Are you guys gonna climb that rock?
Yes.
Good luck.
There's Indian drawing.
You found some native pictographs? Where? Oh, I think you're right.
That's so cool. Yeah, I saw the sign.
What are these?
They look like horses again, but some kind of look like other creatures.
Are there some more?
Can't tell. There is a notice.
How did they draw it? Did they draw it with sticks or something?
Probably.
Yeah, probably some sort of sharp object.
How about a rock?
Maybe. Some sort of tool. Some sort of drawing tool. What kind of drawing tools do you use?
Huh?
No, we're not drawing any here.
That's
But
what
I
the
mean,
notice is reminding
at school though, what kind of drawing tools do you use?
We use pencils and markers and pencils and crayons.
All right, we'll use those ones at school. Solid.
Those ones are not.
Okay, we got some real ones here. Those may not be. All right. Onward?
Onward.
Let's go.
Canyonlands National Park.
Canyonlands is exactly that. A vast expanse of canyons with the Green and Colorado rivers. You can overland there, but requires a couple days and not a bad idea to go with amigos. Since we had limited time, we're flying solo. We opted to camp up above the rim a couple days later. Our first stop was the Mesa Arch and working on our Junior Ranger badge. Let's go for the arch. What do you guys see?
Look over there.
Wow.
Cool, guys. I promise to protect wild places and stay curious and share what I learn with friends and family and brush my teeth every day. Very good. Here you go, my friend. Congratulations. Yeah. Ranger Rachel. Yeah.
Arches National Park. This is my new stuffy friend Rosemary. Our first stop in Arches National Park is Balance Rock.
So Balance Rock is an amazing example of erosion and buildup over time. There's a huge ball right here of sandstone, slick rock that's being held up by layers and layers and layers of mudstone and defying gravity. Amazing.
And now we're going to see a bunch of arches. Now we're at Turtle Arch. Window arches. Delicate arch.
So we like the arches you can walk up into. You get a sense of how these things were actually formed, because when you step in them, they're like wind tunnels, and wind and the oceans that were previously here are what helped to form these amazing arches. All right, taking a break. Whew, it's rough. What advice do you have for kids? What do they need to bring when they go on these hikes?
Lots and lots of water.
Lots of water. Fiery Furnace is a special place. It's a maze of slot canyons and hidden arches. Reservations are required, and luckily my better half reserved a ranger tour months in advance. Not particularly technical, there's a good amount of scrambling, and appropriate clothing and footwear are not bad ideas. Well, we're going to go through the arch.
Go in the narrow part.
I don't think I even have to go that.
Why don't you pretend?
I don't even need to go sideways.
So here we came out of a slot canyon into the garden. Appropriately called for obvious reasons. But there's also an arch.
Did she not say we weren't going to be doing no more crazy stuff?
Yeah.
Too crazy.
No.
Dog park.
Yeah, she.
on the floor. There's a photo right
Oh,
over
right
here.
here? Okay.
Go ahead and put it over there.
Just, yeah, put your foot in there.
Good job.
Good job, babe. Oh, wow. This is amazing.
You just step one step down. Take a seat if you need to, or you want to. At the moment, breath.
Holy cow. Is that a... We're in an arch. Surprise arch.
Panorama like this. So you're right side up, but the people behind me are like defying gravity.
And dashed back again. It's beautiful, I heard him exclaim with admiration. Closely followed by the Indian, Rex drove
Another
quickly
one,
around
guys.
the little farmhouse.
Two. How many is there going to
Joe
be?
Hattie
Huh?
was seated at the wheel of an ancient automobile.
After going through some roadside arches, we decided to camp up on the Canyonlands rim before heading south. It was a fairly out-of-the-way spot, and we crossed our fingers.
Now we're camping at Canyon Overlooks.
Yep, camping at Canyonlands Overlook, and we are the only ones here.
I think there's more people because it goes like in a circle.
There's Canyonlands, and we have this magnificent view of all the formations, the valley, the Green and Colorado rivers, and we're about to have dinner. Mom is going to be cooking up some shish kebabs, I think, and yeah, we're just going to have an awesome night by the campfire.
It's a really big fire.
What are you making in there?
I tried this last campsite and it's a granola bar with a marshmallow with melted chocolate.
That sounds so good.
It's really gooey. The marshmallow's right here. And then this is the chocolate and then the crumbled granola bar's right there. It tastes good actually. Valley of the Gods.
We're here, babe. It's amazing.
Now we are at Valley of the Gods.
Thank you. And so we finally made it here after an unfortunate detour. Word of advice to make sure to double check your maps, get the offline one, which we did have, but we got lost and did some 4x4ing that we didn't necessarily plan on. The route here, if you take the correct route, has some switchbacks, but you know is well marked and yeah, shouldn't be that difficult to get to. It's a little bit late for us, so we're just gonna whip up dinner and call it a night, and we'll check in with you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. We're having breakfast here at Valley of the Gods and really looking forward to today because It's going to be our chill day. We don't have any tours or plans, so we just set up camp. We'll stay here for the day and we'll show you what we're up to. Valley of the Gods is beautiful. A totally different perspective from where we were camping at in Canyonlands. That overlook, we looked down at everything. It was sort of like looking at ants. And here, we're pretty much the ants. We are camping at the base of these amazing plateaus, spires, and buttes. And just having an amazing time. So fortunate to be here.
Bryce Canyon National Park.
The ride to Bryce was breathtaking. We passed by Monument Valley, Capitol Reef, and Grand Escalante. Places to see next time. What are you eating over there?
Ice cream.
What flavor?
Strawberry.
Strawberries, yummy. Well, we're right outside of Bryce Canyon, and we went through a little town called Tropic, which has an ice cream spot called Clark's at the gas station. Definitely recommend that. And where are we headed now?
Masha Cave.
Mossy Cave. Let's do it. Looks like, I think those are hoodoos. I mean, we're gonna see the real ones tomorrow when we do Bryce Canyon, but we're doing Mossy Cave first.
Look, there's a cave.
That's right, it's Mossy Cave. What do you see? Oh, wow, look at the water's falling and creating a little, I don't know if you can, if the video captures, but there's water falling right there.
It's cold.
As always, the National Park Service visitor centers are a wealth of information. For example, how the hoodoos were formed was super interesting. Info on the types of animals that live in Bryce Canyon, including the pronghorn, the fastest North American land animal. And oh my goodness, what do we have here? A prairie dog.
Now we're going to see hoodoos at Sun Point. No. Wait. Stop it. That one was right. Yeah.
Sunrise Point. Let's do it.
Look, hoodoos.
Yep, we are at Sunrise Point, and definitely lots of hoodoos. We're going to be taking the Queensbridge Trail down in the valley and see if we can get a closer look. Hey, who do you love?
That one.
All right, well, this is the vantage of the hoodoos from the valley floor. Pretty spectacular. To end our journey, we ascended up the Navajo Trail, an iconic set of switchbacks leading back up to Sunrise Point. It was an amazing adventure, and there's still so much more of Utah to see. We'll be back for sure, but in the meantime, it's time for some ice cream. See ya.